Hello, housemates.
Hello, big mama.
You seem to have done a good job with your preparations. Congratulations.
Thank you, big mama.
Now, this afternoon, you will have a special guest, and she is a sensational singer, and she goes by the name Adomaa. Is anyone familiar with her?
Yes, please.
Very well. You know that this week is a mental health week, so we have invited Adomaa to share her experience with you.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Where would you like me to sit? Over here. All right. Thank you. Oh, it's really cool to be here, and it's really nice to meet you guys. I've been looking forward to meeting you for a while now, so I'm really excited. My name is Adomaa. I'm a singer, I'm an actor, and yeah, I was invited here because it's Mental Health Week, and I've had a bit of an episode in this past few years, especially with regards to my career. So yeah, I just thought we'd be here, we can chat. It's a safe space, so I don't want to do all the talking. So like, if you want to share anything, if you have questions, any of that. But yeah, I want to go around and just have everyone introduce themselves so that I can refer to you by your names. So yeah.
Adomaa, you're welcome to
Thank you.
Perfect Match House.
Yes.
And I would like to introduce all my housemates.
Yes.
I go by the name Bebelino.
Bebelino.
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Loveline Charles.
Lovia.
Loveline.
Okay.
It's Loveline Charles. Midsummer.
Alright.
Oh, I go by the name Morikuda.
Okay.
Musician and
Oh,
fashion
dope.
model.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm Chief Flash.
Sorry?
I said I'm Chief Flash.
Chief Flash, okay.
Yeah.
Nice to
It's
meet
nice to meet you.
you. Same here.
I'm Ohiniba.
Okay.
Fitness model.
Awesome.
I'm Bella.
Bella.
Yeah, for now.
And Grace. Awesome. Okay, so I will just talk briefly about my challenges with regards to my mental health. I used to struggle a lot growing up, and I still do, but it's a lot more under control. I used to have social anxiety, extreme social anxiety, so I didn't have a lot of friends because I can't be out, for too long. And with regards to my singing, I guess it's part of the reason why it never crossed my mind that I'd be a singer, because if you can't even meet people one-on-one and have conversations, how would you hold a mic and sing in front of a lot of people? So just growing up, I used to have a lot of that. But when music happened, it was very impromptu. I didn't know it was going to happen. So entering the music industry, I felt like I wasn't ready. So it had a huge toll on me, because I'm this quiet person, going about my business. People, even in high school, I remember high school, a lot of people didn't even know I was in their school.
What high school are you in?
I went to Wesley Girls High School. Yeah. But when I came out as an artist, a lot of people didn't even know I went to Gay. That's how quiet I was in school. So it was a lot. And I feel like not being ready, I had a lot of people around me, because honestly, as a musician like you, who doesn't want to have their music, blow up? Who doesn't want a lot of people to hear them? And it's not like I didn't want it. I just wasn't. I didn't know it was happening. I wasn't ready. Exactly. So it just felt like I was behind, and things were happening really fast. It felt like an overnight thing. I'm here, and then all of a sudden, people know you. I'm this quiet person who's minding my business. Now people are walking up to me. Can I take a picture? Oh my God, Adomaa. Celebrity is a lot. So it felt very much like I was, trying to catch up. And everybody around me, I had an amazing support system, but like, you have to be there. People can't want it for you. You understand? So at a point, I didn't know how to communicate with them. So I used to lash out at them a lot for no reason. And I'm not proud, but I actually got violent. I know I might not look like a very violent person, but I used to throw things at people, scream. It was 0 to 100 for stupid things. And at a point, after I had a fight with one of my managers, and I threw a glass cup at him. Thankfully, he dodged, so he didn't get hurt. After then, I realized that it's time to it's time to do something about it. But even before then, everything led me to a very intense depression. I was very depressed. And the thing is, I didn't even know I was depressed. I just knew I'm not very outgoing, but it was a lot worse. I didn't leave my room for about 2 weeks straight. I wasn't eating. I wasn't seeing anyone, so I lost a whole lot of weight. So people had to drag me out of my room. It was a lot. And then I got into a very bad deal while I was making music, which also affected it. I started to have, yes, it didn't go well at all. So I started to have anxiety attacks. So it was like back to back. My relationship too, wow, horrible. Like I was in nothing. I was in an abusive relationship for a very long time. It took a while for me to even walk out of that. So imagine all of this happening. It's not at separate times. It's happening at the same time. Imagine what that would be. Like there was a time I almost committed suicide. I couldn't take it anymore, and I had drugs I was going to, swallow and off myself. But thank God, I had what I call a divine encounter. I don't know if you guys are Christians, but I am. But in that moment before I took the drugs, I just told God, you know what, I'm tired. I guess I'll see you. Or if not, I don't see you. I guess I'll see Satan. Like I don't care at this point. I can't do this anymore. And before I did that, I was the only one in my room, but I felt hands that I couldn't see just hug me. And it was such an amazing feeling of love. I've never felt that amount of love in a room before, and that's what stopped me from doing it. And then after that, I realized that the environment I was in, because I had my studio in my house, so coming to my house was triggering, because this is like, it's basically panic attacks. If I tried to sing, panic attacks. So people who were sending me features, I couldn't reply because I couldn't. If I tried to, I would have an anxiety attack, and the anxiety attacks were almost, I used to feel like I was going to die, basically. So I felt like I needed to be away for a while, and I quit music. I just didn't come out in public to say it, but I quit music. Thankfully, I got a gig in Nigeria, and I don't even know how that happened, because my acting career hadn't, kicked off like that, but I got a gig in Nigeria to go act for about 6 months, and it was like the biggest blessing to me. I've always wanted to act. It's actually what I grew up wanting to do, but music sort of happened before that. So that gave me, it was like I needed to be in a different environment. So that environment, doing something else that I was also, like I really loved, in a different environment, was also just puts me in a much better space. That by the time I came back after 6 months, I was so much better. Like, I knew I still had a lot of problems and a lot of things to deal with, but just being away for a while in a different space really helped. So coming back, I had to go through therapy. And I had a lot of conversations with myself before I finally decided, okay, I'm back to doing music. And Charlie, I'm not saying this like life has been amazing 100% from that time to now, of course not. But I've definitely not been in the gutter like before. So it's really important to check on your mental health. And if you're not okay up here, I don't think there's anything that you'd be able to do as an individual. So I feel like it comes first. It's the most important thing. So yeah, this is my story. Thankfully, I'm back to making music. I released a project last year, which pretty much chronicles everything I'm talking about. I think it's very therapeutic. So if you're having a bad day, listen to Becoming Adomaa. It's the story of what happened and in music form, so it would really help. A lot of people have reached out to me talking about how it helped, and asking about therapists, and I guess that's why I'm here, because of that. So yeah, that's my story. If you have anything you want to share, if you have any questions, anything you want me to expatiate more on, this is something that's really, really I'm very passionate about. So yeah, I'm here.
I think before we get into where we should get some food on our plates. Yes.
Awesome, that'd be great. Thank you. What food are we eating? Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay, I think ladies.
Yeah, sure, do that.
Have there been any controversies, any fights?
Oh yeah.
Every day.
Keeps popping up. Yeah.
Wow. So there are people here who are not talking to each other.
Yeah, I think.
Really?
Kinda.
Oh, I thought this was like a love table.
I mean, yeah, on the table, right? You gotta follow formalities and everything. But,
Aside that,
yeah.
But I don't think there's anyone.
You don't think?
Yes,
But why are you
everyone is talking
answering?
Everybody's talking to everybody.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Or you are not talking to someone.
Oh no, I'm talking to everybody here. Right. So how did your music journey like really begin? I mean your music career, sorry,
Yeah.
and then how has the journey been so far? I mean I understand you explained whatever you went through, your
Yeah.
mental health with
Yeah.
regards to your mental health.
Yeah.
And then how did your music career begin?
Start.
Right.
Okay, so I've grown up in a music family.
Yes.
Everyone in my family sings.
Oh.
So we used to call
You're the
ourselves.
first of 5.
Yeah, first of
Okay.
five. Yeah, we used to call ourselves the Von Trapp Ajiman.
What?
Von Trapp, you know, you watch
Von
Sound
Trapp.
of Music?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Because we used
that's
to
where
do, we had those cheesy family moments, yeah. But I think, and I've always loved listening to music. I've loved singing as well, but like never in front of anyone. I was like a professional bathroom singer.
Oh, okay.
It never went out anywhere because like I didn't think
You were
I had
not
a
really
good
having the confidence.
Yeah.
That your voice was that
Yeah,
good.
no, I
Okay,
didn't.
okay.
So I think the very first time I'd say music started was in church. I wasn't singing in church, obviously,
God is
but after after service one day, I was coming down from. It was like the youth service was like on upstairs. So I was coming down the stairs and I was humming. I was just humming to myself, and the choir director was up. Next thing I knew, there was a bit of like a commotion. So he's like rushing down, and then he got down, and then I was like, everybody's like what's going on? It was like somebody was singing, someone was singing.
Oh, okay,
And
so
like,
he heard you.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking I was humming. I was like, was it you? You sing and you should sing. I'm like, I don't sing. Nah, you should sing. So pretty
okay.
much it was every week.
That was where it started.
Every week he wanted me to join the choir, so I joined the choir, and then
Wow.
that's how it started.
Because I think the first time I enjoyed your performance was at Hope City Church.
Oh, you're at Hope
Yeah.
City.
Is it in Osu?
Yeah.
The one around JIJ. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in JIJ though, but then
Oh, okay.
I think
I really
I
enjoyed
graduated in 2019.
Oh, thank you. Which one was it?
That was when you were playing a live show and they were playing.
They're playing the guitar. Yeah, I had a couple.
You play any
Yes.
instruments?
I need more practice, but I did learn how to play the
Keyboard.
saxophone.
Wow.
But
That's
I just need more. I can't play it now, it's very bad. I need a lot more practice. But yeah.
I think you said your mom is a Nigerian, right?
Yes.
So like which state in Nigeria?
You're an Igbo boy.
Yeah.
From which state?
Imo State.
Imo. Oh, that's not my mom. You also. Oh, okay. From
Anambra.
Anambra. My mom is from Abia.
Okay.
Yeah. From Abia State.
Wow.
Oh, it's good to see the Igbo family.
Yeah.
My name is Onyinye Chukwu, actually.
Mesoma.
Sorry?
Mesoma.
Misuma. Okay. What does that mean?
And God's goodness.
God's goodness. Awesome.
I'm Chinaza.
China. My Naija farm is here. I was born in Nigeria. I grew up, spent pretty much my whole growing up life in Nigeria. Yeah. I was born in Kaduna. I lived in Ilorin, Port Harcourt, Abeokuta. Yeah, I moved around a lot. Yeah.
For me, I grew up in Lagos.
Lagos.
Located here 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. How has it been? You prefer Ghana to Nigeria? I'm yet to meet a Nigerian who prefers Nigerians. Also, what do you think about Ghana Jollof?
The best.
Depends on the food.
It's the best.
Depends on the
Yes,
It depends on the chef.
Yes, the chef. So there are some Ghana jollof when I eat is still not on point. So there are some that when I eat do.
Yeah.
The jig.
But is the best Ghana Jollof you've had, is it better than the Niger Jollof you've had? Like if
It's
you have
just
to
the rice is different because I'm sure if I should give them Nigerian rice to prepare with it, it's going to be difficult to prepare. Yes.
We will friends well. Don't worry.
Don't start the war. Ghana, Nigeria.
It's not even there.
You cannot end
It
it.
wouldn't go down.
It's always such an interesting conversation for me
So
to
can you
have.
sing for us?
Sorry?
Can you sing for us?
How much are you paying? Usually I get paid.
How much are you charging?
17,000.
Let Mama-
Or just like 1.5 million.
Let Mama will do that.
That's it? Is
That's
that
it, yes.
it?
Right, just it's discounted.
Is that it?
The rest is
Discounted.
Is that your song?
the new track.
Yes, yes, yes.
You have a nice voice.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'll sing. Just let me know how much you're paying.
How much are you charging?
And that's why I said 1.5
We got you.
million.
Let's sing for us. CDs, Naira.
No, not
Can you carry it?
I want dollars.
Can you carry it?
Can I? Oh, of course. Pay you.
Wow. I mean, we'll pay wire the money.
Big Mama also. Big Mama also.
I want confirmation first.
Don't worry.
I want. It's
We
not
are
like
big
I'll
Mama's
finish
children.
singing and then
Let Mama also.
I will not hear anything.
You know, we don't use money in this house.
We are Big Mama's
Oh, that's fine. I use money when I go out.
Oh, yeah.
Take this away. Sure.
Make it
This
relax.
song can be used for a movie. Like the way it sounds.
You know, you should. I feel like you should listen to the whole project because that's what.
Is that like your new West release?
Yes, it's on the project. They're becoming Adomaa project.
Oh, okay, that's an album or
It's
an
an
EP.
EP.
How many tracks?
7.
7.
If you do listen, I'd suggest to have the best experience and listen with headphones and listen in order. Don't do the skip. I mean, of course, I can't tell you what to do. Afterwards, you can listen to it however, but if you want to impact it, like for it to be very impactful, listen in order and with headphones.
So how did you like come out from this abusive relationship stuff? Because I've experienced that before and then
Oh, you have? Have you?
I got these marks from
Oh, Bella, wait, you told me these bruises were from
so
you falling
We are sitting
on the
in couple,
staircase.
so
Oh, okay.
wow.
Oh, so who's dating who? So
So, Grace is my date.
awesome.
So, I don't have any.
Ah, this way.
Yes.
Right. The two of them though.
Yeah, they actually just
they
said.
came to
They're
just snatch,
besties.
but I don't
Oh, you came to snatch.
yeah, they want to destroy our relationship.
idea what they are talking about.
So
They came to
is anybody
destroy like a
I
devil.
tried to hurt.
so is anybody snatchable?
No,
The two ladies
they
in the
are
house.
faithful.
Oh, so they can leave.
Yeah, they have to leave because they won't get anywhere.
They have
Wow.
a duration they can stay. So after that,
Wow. How do you guys feel hearing this?
I have no idea what they are
there's nothing they
But
can do
how
about
you
it
feel
because
here?
Yeah, no.
That's the
Is it
first.
okay?
bad though.
Okay, yeah, sorry, bro.
But are you determined to do something about it? No.
You should pray for the fun, as you say. Yeah,
They should
you
try
made that
harder.
statement. Like,
Wow, I like the confidence. I really do.
yeah, that's a very good.
Minding
That's
your
a very good
business.
demeanor. A very good demeanor.
So now we are. Domiana.
So do you have like upcoming projects? I understand this is your newest
Yeah.
project.
Oh yeah, definitely.
A lot of them. Any performances maybe ahead. Hopefully we will be wanting to see you on stage.
Oh, that'd be
this
yeah.
Christmas.
I mean, yeah, of course. This Christmas.
I mean December. Like I mean,
Absolutely.
You see, there are back-to-back
Exactly.
programs in December. So
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I don't have specific dates yet at the moment, but like on my socials, Adomaa_music. Yeah,
understand.
music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has it been your permanent handle or you had
No,
to
I
change
don't change. I've never changed it. I
So
opened
your
up.
music career began.
Yeah, I opened it because of the music and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, it's not music. Right.
All right.
You didn't answer my question
she
Oh
will.
no, I will. I will.
Because
because we interrupted.
Oh, I did because you actually lied about those bruises. So I had to.
You know, there are some people that you don't have to be talking about them to make them feel like, yeah,
Like, you
she
didn't
still
have to
wants
lie.
to.
To told me
I wanted
those were from.
to. You know about it already. You don't lie.
How am I supposed to know? Am I a magician?
So this particular relationship, sad to say, but I was in it for about 6 years. But I knew in the first 6 months that I wanted to leave. How I stayed there for 6 years, only God knows. Like it was really hard. I feel like when you're in those types of relationships, it's very, very hard
To leave.
leave. And I was one of those people who used to, come at people like that. Like if somebody was hitting you, just leave, just get out. Till it happened to me, I realized I have a lot more empathy for people like that because it's not easy. Especially when the person is very manipulative, and this is someone you genuinely love. It can be very, very hard. But I think for me, it's the prayers of everyone around me, because nobody wanted that relationship. Like not my parents, not my friends. When I told my friends I was broken up, everybody, it was almost like a party. Like everybody was really happy.
Because it looked like we were free from bondage.
Chalet.
And those relationships, when you want to leave, they keep coming back.
Exactly.
Apologizing, making you feel that they've changed, like it's not going to happen again.
Do you know what he did? One of the times we broke up, I said, I'm done. This guy came kneeling down, crying, with snot. With snot.
I remember.
Literally told me that if I wanted, he could lick the toilet seats, just to prove that.
Lies. They're all lies. I remember he would come to our house, kneel in front of my mom, and when you see him too, you won't think he can ever hit a woman.
True.
Seriously.
True.
And then they'll keep making promises. I won't do this again. Like destroying my phones up and down, changing my number. Insecurities.
Wow.
It's bad.
But you're out of it right now.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
2 years.
I'm very proud of you.
Out. I had to change my number, block him everywhere. Though he was using other fake accounts to test me, writing songs. He's actually a musician. I can't mention his name. So writing songs with my name, just to get my attention there. No turning back.
No turning back. Wow. That's a sad story.
Yeah.
But glad you're out of it.
Definitely.
So, with regards to the music and the acting, how are you blending?
Quite well. I mean, with regards to the acting, I have this. For me, it feels like a 9 to 5, because I have shoot days like on Mondays, Tuesdays, but it's very scheduled. But with regards to music, it depends on gigs. So if it clashes, I still have the liberty. I have the liberty to. I could, for example, go to my producer and be like, oh, there's this gig coming, and they could reschedule. Or depending on how tight it is, I won't say yes to this gig or something. Yeah, it works. I'm able to balance well. They're both very demanding. Yes. Very, very demanding, but I'm able to.
So talking about it.
Yeah, talking about Didi, with regards to Didi, which I would say that you are famous for.
Yes.
I would say you are famous for.
Yeah.
And are there other roles that you have played and you are ready to take?
Yes, but more than anything, I want to challenge myself as an actor. Yeah, so the role has to be something, like for example, right now I'm dreaming about a role that will involve me fighting someone, just so that I can go and learn how to fight and ride a bike. You understand? Because it's challenging. If you tell me cry or eat, actually everybody does that. I do that. I've done it. So yeah, those are the kinds of, I'm just looking for roles that. Thank you.
Are you a violent person?
Am I what?
Are you violent?
Not anymore. Not anymore. Yes. Oh, thank you.
I have two questions.
Okay.
First of all, when I meet people that are going through abusive relationship, I like to ask 1 or 2 questions. Have you completely healed from being abusive in your previous relationship? How has it affected you so far in your current relationship? Do you revisit the trauma of the past and it affects your current relationship? So I just want to know how long it took you to heal and what are the things you had to do for you to heal from?
I feel like with regards to relationships, I never gave myself any time to heal because I didn't want to feel the pain. So immediately one was ending, in less than 2 months, another one was starting, and it's like I didn't want to sit and be crying, and so the next person I'm all in, and then that doesn't work, and then it's like you're all in and you're all in. It's part of what's compiled when I was talking about my mental health with regards to the music, because I had gotten to a point where you've not healed from like 4 relationships, including the abusive ones, and there have been various levels of abuses with like that cuts across. So in that moment, I needed to take time off, and I told myself I'm not dating anybody because since I turned 18 till that time I'd never been single, like back-to-back relationships for over a decade.
So how long did you stay single before?
I'm single now, but I've been single for about on and off for about 3 years now. Yes, and in that time I feel like I went through a lot of healing, but healing is very subjective because you can say you are healed right now, but if the thing pops up right now, it's going to trigger. And that happened because I happened to meet this ex I'm talking about very recently. I think it was last year. From nowhere, I hadn't seen him in 5 years, no communication, nothing, and we ended on a very, 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 very bad note, like horrible note. And this person just pops up in my life. I literally had an anxiety attack, and it made me wonder if I hadn't healed. But I think it was just the shock of meeting the person. Afterwards, I was fine, and I don't want to deal with them, but they are in a space now where they are sort of like around. But I'm at the place where you can be around, but I don't have to deal with it, and I'm comfortable. I'm fine with it. So yeah. So I feel like after this, I know that I have healed, because it's easy to say you healed when the person is far away. But in this space where the person is there and you are there, and you are okay, you are able to exist, and the person is also there, then I'm happy to say that at this moment, it's not somebody that's
okay. So like, do you have any regrets, like being with your ex? And because when I was dating this particular guy I'm talking about, it was like a social media thing, and everything that happened is on social media. Everyone is seeing it. So even when we broke up, it took me like 7 months to heal. I couldn't eat, and he even took my phone after I said I can't do it anymore. So I had no phone. At least if you are going through a lot and then you are using your phone, definitely you see something funny that will make you. So I didn't talk to anyone. I was all by myself, and the chance that I'll get to talk to someone, the person will be like, hey, now boy, now what post, you see that kind of thing. So I want to know if you also had any regrets, because I had people, like good people, that wanted me, like serious, that they weren't going to hurt me, but I ignored all of them. And then I chose him, and at the end, he had 3 kids whilst I was with him. I didn't even know, like a whole lot of shit was going on. But when after all that, I sat down and I'm like, oh, let me talk to this person, because I knew he liked me. And you go to that person and you'll be like, please go to that your boyfriend. Because if he sees your comments under my post, he will come test you, say a whole lot of things that will make you stay away from me. So I want to know if when you were dating him and after the relationship, if you were like, oh, I regret, like if I had dated this person, I wouldn't have been going through this. Did you experience that?
Absolutely. Especially because I spent 6 years. I dated this person from 20 till I was 26. So it's like the best part of your 20s. So I'm just sitting down asking myself, if this person was not here, like you understand the amount of time and youthfulness that you've lost.
Anyway, some men will even forgive you, and then but yesterday they keep reminding you. The listener, you think I'm that your age? You think I'm, isn't nice to do that?
Wow.
Like, maybe you hit me, then I'll be like, oh stop, don't hit me. Then you tell me, do you think I'm that your ex?
Oh, that's triggering. Yeah, it is.
Because it will remind me
exactly
of what I went through. Like I've told you my past. And, is it a good thing?
No, not at all. Dare I say it could be considered toxic, actually. Dare I say.
And anytime someone shouts like a new
about your abusive relationship when you were to
a new one.
Yes, this is one advice I give to ladies because
But you know,
from
sometimes you have to
experience,
share your story.
No, you share, but there are some things you don't go into details to tell a man because definitely it will come back to you. In one or two ways, they'll talk to you about it because I know why I asked this question. I tried going into a relationship and I opened up. I said I'm very private with myself because there's some confidential information I wouldn't like to release because I know tomorrow you can use that against me.
Yeah.
So this relationship I tried going in, it didn't even last for 2 months. I can't. So after everything along the line, it throws words at me with that. I saw some signs when he behaves, the fear, the trauma of the past. I said no. So ever since then, like I had a break for relationship. Like I think this is me trying to like work on something. Like it's been difficult. Like what you're not used to. Like I've just been on my own all this while, and it seems like life has been okay, cool. But at a point, I need to tell myself, you need a man in your life. You need to experience love.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
so I just wanted to know if you can actually heal completely because it depends on your abusive. Because abuse has different
forms. Yes, true.
So I also think if you don't let me know, and I find out later.
I was going to comment on that. While I completely agree, I don't think that your past is your past, and when you're moving into your future, even though your past has a way of shaping your future, you don't move to your future with your past. And I agree. I still feel like if you are with the right person, you should be able to open up and be vulnerable and be yourself 150%. And if that person is the right person, now how you find that right person nowadays up to
that's
you.
Because you have to take your time.
Exactly,
to know
exactly.
That, what if that relationship at the end of the day you get to break up?
Exactly.
It has something about you.
Exactly. But I feel like as women, especially, we have intuition, and Charlie, it's very important to listen to it because you might be blinded by love, and I say this because I've been there before. But when the relationship is falling apart, you start to realize that you
red flags.
You were seeing it, so you were ignoring them. So, like for me, moving forward like this, it's not. No matter how much I like you, if there's something that is off, I tell myself it's part of self-control, it's part of self-discipline. And so I feel like more than depending on the person, there's a lot of work that you have to do for yourself. But I still feel like if you meet the right person shouldn't make you shut off. So like what he said, like you shouldn't be, oh, I'm not talking about this, I'm not talking about, so that the person now feels like, oh, you didn't even trust me. Like I find out later on in life that you didn't trust me enough. So it's dicey. I wouldn't say go tell everyone. Like as soon as I enter the relationship, I'm telling you everything. It's very dicey, but at the same time, I don't think it's healthy to keep it in. So it's like, yeah, I'm not a relationship expert, but like, yeah, this is just my experience. I think.
So like, is there any advice for people in an abusive relationship?
Just live. You have to live. So mental health is important.
It's
like when you see him, you panic.
Like
is he coming to beat
like
me?
personal advice.
I said yesterday, it took me 4 years to heal.
What abusive relationship?
For people in a very relationship,
like your own personal advice for them.
Saying leave is not easy. I'm not going to say just leave. It's not easy. So I'd say surround yourself with people that are very intentional about showing their love and care. Just surround yourself with these people. And I feel like if these people are very intentional, they would also understand. Because for me like this, every time, we broke up a lot of times. Every time we break up and we come back, everybody's like, but it's not going to stop them from being friends. I was even threatened. My best friend at the time was like, if you go back to this guy, me and you are done. But like it was just out of love and care because I did go back and we were not done.
You even see that time go back.
Yes. We were not done. So I think it's very important to surround yourself with people who love you because eventually their love probably will rub off on you to empower you to go. But honestly, saying just leave,
it's very hard.
Probably go through therapy as well, I'd say. That's also another avenue.
We ladies, I think we need to be informed about red flags in relationships.
We know it too. I feel like we know it. Everybody here, everybody sitting in this table, you know what you like and what you don't like. You know. Sorry?
Something will blind your eye.
And that's something, the love, no. But like you still know, I can be in love with you and I still know. So it's very important to not be blinded. It's hard, it's very hard. But like, I feel like when you experience enough of these things, after some time, you start to build some defense mechanism. Because me right now, oh no. I can tell you it's, no matter how much I like you, no, I can tell you it's over from 5 minutes talking to you. Because I know the triggers, I know in 5 minutes. And I'm done. I won't even let myself get to the point where I've fallen. So, man, now it's hard.
But it's not make people feel like you are too strict in a relationship, your relationship doesn't last, but they don't know that you're actually avoiding some certain things from happening again. Because when it happens again, I bet you can't escape from it.
True. So this is very true.
Sometimes you just stay away without saying it's over. You be ignoring his calls, his messages, and you see you with another person, then boom. Yeah, off.
You're just reminding me of reminding me of so many stories.
That's not a bad thing.
What you think?
What Bella is saying.
Is that a bad thing? How?
It's not a bad thing to do.
How so?
Like instead of let the person understand that we are there or we are not, you get into another relationship.
Without letting you know.
And then without letting you know the current relationship, right? You don't break the current one, you go into another one. When the current person sees you, and then you will be like, I've been one for a very long time, I just enjoy it. Is that not a bad thing to do?
Is this like I feel like context is very important. So is this well, let me ask you, because you said that. Is it the abusive relationship in particular?
No,
just
I mean like after
relationship?
going through all that and then maybe you meet a new person.
Yeah.
And me, like this, I fall easily. So any little thing that you do, it hurts me.
Don't worry, you're like me.
You understand?
Yeah.
Though I've been through a lot, but still, if I like you, any little thing, like I get hurt and then I'll start crying. And it hurts me so much because I feel, is he also going to do same to me? Yeah, and then you see, maybe I'm talking to this person and then I have this particular guy who is always there ready to talk to me, and then if I see you doing something that I've been through already or I've noticed about you that I feel it's not going to end well, I might not tell you, maybe I don't want you again, but maybe I won't be calling you as I used to, I won't be texting you, but you will see me getting close to this particular male friend that I had, then you also see it and be like, okay, she has moved on. So it's normal, it happens.
I honestly think it happens.
People break up without telling their partners it's over. Then
I feel like those things, for me, nobody has ever broken up with me before. And it's not, it's not because I want, I've never been the one who ever wanted to end a relationship. But I'm extremely sensitive. So when I start noticing that you are pulling away, I would want to have a conversation about it. If you're not willing to have a conversation and it's a pattern, me too, I don't want to be mad, though. I don't want to end up in Pantine or some mental institution. Like, so for me, if I notice that that is the pattern, then I just put it on the table. Do you want to break up? Because like, Charlie, I need to. And most of the time they're like, yeah, but I could tell. Like it was never a shock. So for me, exactly. So for me, it's not really a thing of the person didn't tell you. I feel like actions always speak louder than words, so you can tell when a relationship is ending, you know. I don't think a relationship is going great and all of a sudden, I've not heard of a situation like that, but I might be wrong. Like everything is amazing, going good, then all of a sudden, we are broken up. And unless someone will tell me that's their experience, I've never.
Okay. There are more questions, but I think I need to allow you eat a little.
Oh, I'm a very slow eater, though.
So just have a little of your milk and we'll take it.
Oh, but I'm enjoying the conversation.
Adooma's music, a bit loud for us.
Big Mama.
I'm envious of artists who can go to the studio and just record like 5 songs back to back. I'm so jealous because I can't do that. I'm very, very nitpicky, so I like to perfect one before I move to. So like I can spend the whole session recording just a verse, because like I'd go over, and so in one song can take like a week for me to work on. So I finished the entire project in like 6 months, but it wasn't ready to be released yet because I wanted this project to have a film attached to it. I felt like part of my reasons for getting back into music is because I had acting. Acting came to save me basically. So I wanted to marry both loves. I wanted to do the music and I wanted it to have a film. Exactly. So I wanted the film to come out. So it wasn't out for a while, but I realized that having it sit in the shelf for a while and coming back later, you listen to it and like, then it was nice. Now, no, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this.
The way it sounds.
Exactly. And then you rework it and then you put it down for a while and then you come back, you mean I was going to release this? No, this has to change, that has to change this.
Yeah.
So I did that over a 2-year.
Wow.
2-year.
Yeah. I mean, it's a perfect project.
Thank you. Wow, you've just heard just one song.
Yes, that's what I mean, this particular song, the way it sounds to the ears.
Thank you.
Very appealing.
So
I feel like, okay.
I wanted to know, do you monetize your socials, like the music accounts and all those things? How do you monetize them?
My YouTube is monetized, but apart from that, I don't think any other social media platform is.
Can you do that yourself?
No, I had my management do that, but I know my YouTube is monetized.
Have you really earned from music? Has it not really paid off? That after though.
You yourself answer. The duration you've been doing the music, have you really earned from the music? I'm asking now.
Not at all.
It's hard though, it's very hard. I feel like music is very expensive. Like the money that you spend into making it
more than what you get in return.
Hey!
Sometimes you get nothing at all.
Yeah. It happens like that. But it's worth it. I feel like it's one of those, it's probably like a tree that you have to plant and keep watering. You won't see that tree in 1 year. Sorry?
Is the passion?
Yes, I've always been very passionate about music. I guess the anxieties I had growing up is what kept me from, from having it, express itself. But once I crossed that line, I'm very, very, yes, it is. It most definitely is. Yeah.
So, is there something you have learned that you're proud of?
Is that something I've learned in general that I'm proud of? Yes, sure. Is there something new I've learned that I'm proud of? Let me think.
You can't remember.
Let me think. I'll come back. I'll answer.
Housemates. Adomaa.
Hi.
I hope you're enjoying your time with the housemates.
Yes, I am.
We're also enjoying your conversation. And I hope the lunch is good.
Yes.
Very well. Housemates, you have 10 minutes to wrap up your time with Adomaa.
So with your fans, how do you, what's your biggest time with your fans? I want to know how you feel when engaging them.
How I feel?
Yeah.
For me, it still feels very surreal because when I make music, I never really make it thinking about how people are going to respond to it. It's very authentic to who I am. So to have people listen and give feedback like, oh my God, this touched me, and this is always so surreal, and it makes me realize that it's very important to be responsible because what you put out does a lot. You might not know, you might not be aware. It's not everybody that will tell you, but it really impacts people. So it's a surreal moment for me, and I always want to know the details of it. This particular project, when I did a film screening because it has a film side to it. I did a film screening at Silverbird, and afterwards a girl came and she was crying literally in tears because the project and how relatable it is and how she's going through the exact same thing that was talked about, and just to see her cry, I was so shocked because in my head I know it's dope, I knew that people had given great feedback, but like I didn't know. Do you understand? Like I didn't know how to even respond. I don't think I said anything. But I was trying not to cry myself because I felt like if I opened my mouth, I was going to cry myself. But yeah, it's always very surreal, very very surreal.
What all you have been through doing music and doing VGMA? How was your feeling?
I won the VGMA and song.
2016.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I won on song in 2016. That was the period where I was still, a part of me really really wanted to win it because like it's a milestone in my career. But there was also that part where I was like scared because so far it felt like my trajectory and how things had blown up for me was very fast. And I was scared that after winning VGM it's going to be like ×5, and already I feel like I'm losing my mind. And so if that happens, I'm like.
So you were not okay by then?
No, I wasn't. No, this was like the beginning stages of the deterioration. So, I wasn't okay. But I was really, really, really happy about it. And I got to perform on stage, and it was fun. Being on stage is like my favorite part of the entire process. I love being on stage. So yeah, that part was really fun. But yeah, we're in a much better place now. We thank God.
So, do you have any childhood experience that stick to you till now? Like any experience in your childhood that you still remember or you still?
Any, like, it doesn't matter what.
That's good or bad.
Okay, the one that pops. I don't know if anybody will believe me because it sounds like a Nollywood movie, but it's what happened. Honestly, I'm not even lying. So there was a time when I was really sick. I was in school in Nigeria. I think I was in Port Harcourt at the time, and that period I was sick. I was in like class 6 or so. I was really sick, and my mom had given my medication to a friend who was like, there was a primary school block. No, I was in Abuja. There's a primary school block and then there's a secondary school block. My mom had a friend in the secondary school block, so I had to walk during break time, and it's very far. Like I had to walk from here to there to take my drugs, and I had my friends, so they'd always sacrifice their break and we. Because by the time we walk back, break over. Yeah. So this particular, I've been doing this for a while, so it wasn't new. This particular time, I go to take my drugs, and usually they wait for me downstairs, so I go take my drugs and I come. On this beautiful day, I go take my drugs, I come down, and then I didn't even pay attention to the fact that there was someone talking to them. I was just like, let's go. And so I was walking and I realized that nobody's following me. So I turned around and I saw them, and they were shaking, like really scared, and one was even crying, and there was some girl in black who was standing in front, and I'm like, I promise it's not a movie, happened. So and she's like, I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, shut up and join the line. And I'm like, hey, okay. So I joined the line, and then I promise you people will not believe me, no one will believe me, but it happened. I promise. I'm about to say it because I know when I say it, everybody will be like, yes, I promise. It really did happen. She opened her hand and a nail appeared. No, before the nail appeared, leaves appeared. And there were 5 of us, my friends, and she told all of us to pick one. I don't know, it was like a witchcraft initiation, something, I do not know. So we all picked one, and she's like, we should eat it. And of course nobody's going to eat that, so everybody's like scared and we don't want to eat it. And then she opens her hand again, and a nail, very long, very very long, probably the one they used to nail Jesus to the cross, like really really long. And she says if we don't eat it, she's going to pin our heads, all 5 of our heads, to some plank. So she goes to, there's like a bush area, she goes to pick the plank. Nobody told us 2 times. So now she turned to go to the village, everybody running. And note, I was sick and I'm not an athlete, but I got to the primary way before all of them. I went home, I told my mom, and my mom came back later. We found them. My mom threatened her, of course, with like a cane. If you ever try that, I'll beat you, and those things. I never saw her again. But yeah, that's one childhood memory I'll never forget. And I know you're looking at me like that didn't happen.
Oh, but like your mom knew the person?
No. So I got home, I was really like shaken up. So I told her about it, and she's like, nah. So she comes to school the next day to pick me up. And she's like, had some cane bee. I've like never seen that cane before. She's like, who is she? Like, we went around the house, we were looking for her. We couldn't really find her for a while. But then eventually I saw her. I went to hide behind my mom because my mom like, you're the one who threatened my daughter yesterday. If you ever try that, I will beat you and your mother. Your father, it was all of it.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, never.
You'll be leaving us soon, but then I want to ask you this last question. I mean, from me, yes. I want to know if you've actually learned one most important lesson in your life.
In life,
yes.
Everything happens for a reason. Everything. Even if it's bad, it's like everything. There's a reason everything happens. So try not to worry too much when things are happening because there's a reason.
Okay, so what hobby or interest do you have you'd like to pursue in the future?
I feel like my hobbies are my job. I love singing and I like acting and I love reading and watching movies, and all of it is very tied to the work I do. So yeah.
Yes. Okay, please, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Can you tell me about the time when you faced the challenge and how you overcame it?
Oh, I feel like this entire conversation has been about the time that I faced the challenge. The anxiety, the depression, the suicidal attempts, and how I overcame it. I had to leave to a much different environment for a while. I was pursuing something else that I was equally loved. I reconnected with God on a very deep level, and then I went through therapy, surround myself with like-minded friends and stuff. So yeah, this whole conversation.
So
God therapy, different environments. Yeah. I mean, that's what I also.
Were you alone? Where was your parents when all that was happening?
No, they were all around, but like I had shut myself very like I see them. The thing is, my family, we were close, but like everybody has a lot going on. So apart from meal times, for example, where we sit and we chat, or we're making food, or we're doing our Von Trapp family shenanigans, everybody's sort of like caught up in their own lives as well. So at that period, I couldn't even really talk to them because like you are, very shut out from. So they were around, but eventually I was able to speak about it, and they've been super supportive, super supportive. Yeah.
So to be sure, you are single.
I said that.
Yeah, you said you've been single for 3 years.
I did.
On and off. No, she didn't say single.
I said on and off. Yes, I did.
Yeah. No.
Well,
it's like someone.
I may or may not be.
Yeah.
It's a very tricky.
Sometimes you be in a relationship and you don't know if you are really dating or.
I'm single. I'm single.
Can you repeat that to me one more time?
Can I repeat what?
I didn't hear what she said.
She's single. That's what she's trying to say.
Single.
Yeah.
Well, what are you using the information for?
I'm shocked though.
I just want to remind you that on this table,
aren't you supposed to be snatching someone from
me?
here?
I want to remind you on this table, everybody is except the new housemates.
She's not on the show.
I was going to say
She's not ready.
Yeah.
Oh, but
they say Adomaa came to Perfect Match to snatch boys.
Hey, that's for this headline.
So to this question, how do you manage social media trolls?
Yes, and then I want you to add the answers. And then are you on a record label now, currently?
We want to use question to finish.
Okay, I think the rest of the minutes you should give me to enjoy it.
So that's the last question, actually.
How do I? Honestly, right now, I don't engage.
No, previously.
Previously I had the time. I would respond. Yeah, respond. But like, I'm not a very. So I used to be violent. I'm not violent anymore. So I would respond, but I would make light of it. Like, you are trolling, I know you are joking, and like, you want to aggravate me. And I don't know you. You are in your house. You are not going to cross your house to the screen, to my house, in my space, come and affect my energy. It's not possible. So since you are also since we are joking, and then we'll all joke together. So if Because it's laughing that you are laughing. I also laugh at myself with you. And so we'll all laugh. And then at the end of the day, it will die down. But like that's, for me right now, that's a lot, too much energy. I can't even be bothered. So now, I just block you. I won't even bother talking.
Alright, so
Just block.
thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.
Housemates.
Yes, big mama.
All right, guys, your time is up. So you may give us your final words. Adomaa, anything for them to take away?
Has it been an hour already?
It has, I'm afraid.
Wow. It felt like 5 minutes.
The time in the court in Perfect Match
It
Xtra.
goes very
Yeah,
feels like 5 minutes. No, but this has really been really nice. I was a bit nervous when I came here because
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't know what to expect. But you guys have been really dope. The food is amazing. I eat very slow, so that's why there's still that. But
You can package it.
I was going to say that. But yeah, it's been really nice talking to you. It's been nice sharing. I'm very happy that we had this moment. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you outside.
Right outside.
And probably attending a few weddings and you know.
And the shows as well.
You can book me to even sing us too.
Ready to 2023.
So yeah.
All right, guys.
Big mama.
Sorry to interrupt. I know this has gone really well. But guys, you need to say your final goodbyes. But before you do that, Adomaa, I'd like to say that I'm very, very thankful.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This was amazing.
Very well.
I would like to
and
come back though. I feel like we haven't finished talking.
I feel like that as well.
Yes.
So let's set another date
For like one day.
and let's see if you can come back and hang out with our housemates
Awesome.
once again.
Yes.
We're very grateful that you made time
Thank you.
to do this with us in this mental health week. And we're grateful that you shared your story with the whole world. And we're happy that you got help. And we're glad that you're able to support our housemates and help them by sharing your story on mental health. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
And housemates, you may say your last goodbyes and package that jollof for her.
Oh, I don't want to go. Please, I'd like to pack this to them. Thank you.
Nice seeing you.
Thank you. It's really nice to hear someone call me Onyinye. It's only when I go to Nigeria that happens. It's nice. Hi, it's nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much for having me. All the best.
Definitely outside.
Yes.
Book you for sure.
Yes. Oh wow, you're tall. I didn't know you're that tall.
It's nice.
Nice meeting you. Oh, nice meeting you. It was really fun. Oh, take that. Thank you. All right then. My food. Okay, so I'll just. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye.
I'll try downstairs.